everybody! In today's video, we're starting the Disney vlogs. I'm kind of excited. So for those of you who are new, hello, my name is Anne and I have this YouTube channel here called Annie's Simple Life, and we are big Disney fans on this channel. I have been to Disney 10 times in the last 11 years, which is a lot. So we kind of know a thing or two about Disney. Originally, our dates were September 9th through the 16th, but September 9th was the date, that Saturday, that the entire state of Florida went under the hurricane warning for Hurricane Irma. So we were planning on staying at Bay Lake Tower, and we quickly canceled our trip and rescheduled it. We were able to take over someone else's reservation. So instead, we stayed at the boardwalk this time, which is really nice. We've stayed at the boardwalk a couple of times, renting Disney Vacation Club points, so we had a great time. So these vlogs are going to be a little bit different than probably what you're used to, because they're not going to be day 1, day 2, day 3, and so on. They're going to be more topical vlogs, so hopefully you enjoy them. So let's get down to Disney, get to the boardwalk, and then we're going to head to the Magic Kingdom. Boardwalk, guys, I'm telling you, one of my absolute favorite resorts on Disney property. This is a hop, skip, and a jump, or boat ride, from the backside of Epcot as well as the front of Hollywood Studios. We always rent Disney Vacation Club points to stay in a Disney Vacation Club room here, and it is just so worth it. The location can't be beat. The theming, the landscaping, it's just beautiful. And these friendship boats, there is no better way of starting a trip to Epcot than by hopping on a friendship boat. But for us, we're heading to the Magic Kingdom. The Magic Kingdom. So we parked at the TTC, and instead of taking that monorail that everybody's going to, we're going to the ferry boat. I feel like the ferry boat is the best way of getting just a little taste of the Magic Kingdom, and it's just so open air, and there's hardly ever anybody on it, and it's just lovely vistas. This particular trip to the Magic Kingdom, we're actually going for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. And so that the entire park is completely decked out in all of these wonderful Halloween decorations, super duper cute. And we are dressed as the Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin Hotels because that's completely normal. I've got our dinner in my backpack. I've got my sea bands on here for motion sickness and all that. And then, of course, we've got our blinged out magic bands. We're always the last ones off the boat because it makes it a lot more relaxing going in without a herd of people around you. So we've got a decked out, dressed up Magic Kingdom here. They start doing this towards the end of August when Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party begins, but they have it dressed like this all throughout the fall. So we're making our way down Main Street here, and we're gonna take a left at that castle and go into Adventureland. Now for us, Adventureland is the only way to go when you're going into the Magic Kingdom. First stop you gotta make. The details in Adventureland are just so awesome. Now, if you're one of those people that really wants to get to Big Thunder Mountain and Splash Mountain, you can take this little cut through right here where those bathrooms are, and it'll dump you right into Frontierland. But for us, we are heading to the Jungle Cruise. Always recommend having a fast pass for the Jungle Cruise because this is a queue that can get really, really hot. Pretty consistently, we've had great cast members doing their puns and their jokes, and it's just super fun and super funny, and you can always see who it's the first time for the people around you that have been on the Jungle Cruise, and it's just, to see their reactions is probably the best thing ever. The backside of water, I even have a t-shirt that says, I have seen the backside of water. That's how obsessed with this ride I am. It's just super fun. So once we get off of Jungle Cruise, then we gotta take a left, and we are heading to Pirates of the Caribbean. Now for us, this is a great snack opportunity. When is it not a snack opportunity? So over here on this ledge is where I like to have either a snack or a packed dinner or lunch. There are benches back there, of course, but if you sit on this ledge, you get the air conditioning right through that little archway there from the queue, and it just makes it a little bit more cool to sit there. And there's hardly anybody ever there because it is the ECV/stroller parking for Pirates of the Caribbean, so no one's ever back there. So it's a great place to plop down and have yourself a snack, or just get off your feet for a little bit of time. And yes, you absolutely can bring food into the Magic Kingdom or any of the parks. You can see I've got a full dinner there. So if you want to have a good ride on Pirates of the Caribbean, first, don't use your flash if you're going to take photos. Second, be sure to say, I believe in George, as you're walking through the queue. Now, cast members, correct me if I'm wrong with this. So apparently, there was a cast member named George who lost his life working on Pirates of the Caribbean, actually in the ride. That haunts the ride to this day. So be sure to give George a good, hey buddy, how you doing, and you'll have a good ride. If you say the opposite, and I won't say it now because I think people will be very angry with me if I say it, but if you say you don't necessarily believe in said person, the ride will break down, so don't say that. At this point, you start to smell the pirate water, which I love the smell of pirate water. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It is that chemical smell. I think it's getting to my head, and I think it's time to get on the ride. Forewarned, if you're sitting on the right side of the boat, you might get a cannonball that may get you a little wet, so just kind of be aware of that. But I love the ambiance of this ride, and if there's no one around you taking flash photography, it's even better. The smells they have in here, it smells like watermelon. There was one part that smelled like caramel for some reason. I'm not quite sure why that was. But one of my favorite scenes is at the very, very end. Of course, the dog scene's a classic one, but they put Jack Sparrow in here at the end, and this is such a cool room right before you get off the ride. And like I said before, no flash photography. It just completely takes away. So this is the gift shop they dump you out into, of course. They always dump you out into a gift shop at Disney. And in here, there are some good gluten-free, allergen-free treats that you can get up by the registers. They've got way better snacks, and they've got Enjoy Life cookies. So they've got chips and cookies that are allergen-friendly, so you can pick up some of those if you have allergies and you need something to snack on. This is a great little location to get that. Now, one of my favorite places, again, to sit at Pirates of the Caribbean, if you got to get off your feet a little bit, is just to the right of the queue. There are these benches that are behind some bushes right back here. A lot of people don't know they're there. A lot of people just walk past them. But it's a great place to get off your feet, get away from the crowds, have a snack or a packed lunch. Great place to sit if you got to get off your feet for a little bit of time. The Enchanted Tiki Room. This is one of Mr. Simple Life's absolute favorite attractions. Great place to get out of the heat of the day. It rarely has a line, and it's nice and cool inside, and every single seat is a great seat. So it's kind of a theater in the round kind of thing, and you get some serenading from some birds. It's absolutely entertaining. I really, really like this show a lot, and we saw it for the first time last year, and now it's just one of those staples that we gotta do. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please hit subscribe and like if you want to see more of our Disney vlogs. We'll have more coming your way very soon.